Hello friends, so here we are with the new look of new YouTube channel. I am Cadet Sasranjan Singh, a student from Sainik School Korokonda and presently pursuing graduation from VKSU ARA in the first year. So VKSU means Virkuwar Singh University from ARA, Bhojpur, Bihar. So I am an academy educator platform. An academic platform is an online educator platform where I am teaching maths and physics for 11th and 12th category. So here I am starting a new YouTube channel for cadets of students of rather of class 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, any classes. So first I am starting with the class 8th here now. In this class I'll be teaching the metals and non-metals for class 8th students, that is metals and non-metals in science part. So I believe they know it better. So starting with the part materials and non-materials, that is metals and non-metals. So starting with the materials first. What is a material? Is a material is a thing or anything which we see with our eye is a material. Okay, anything which we see with the help of our eye is a material in our surroundings, like mirror, comb, nail polish, or we can say water bottle, emergency lights, we can say monitor, keyboard, CPU, mouse and speaker, and anything else, mobile phone, and other like almirah, wooden doors, windows, metal frame of window, or we can say bricks, sand, stone. All these are material. We can say it as a material. Okay, so if we see the materials, we can classify it into two major types. Okay, those two major types are metal and non-metal. Okay, so we can classify them easily into metal and non-metal. It is not difficult to classify. See, I'll tell you the example very here. The metal window panes which I said now, that is a metal thing. The CPU will be some metal cover, outer cover will be metal. Even in some mobile phones, outer cover will be of metal. Like in see the coins, currency we use coins, सिक्का जो हम लोग यूज करते हैं, coins, they are of metal. Ornaments, if you see in ornaments, they are gold, silver, and they all are metals. Or we can say box in which we keep store things like clothes and all, बक्सा जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं बक्सा. In box we store some things, that is also of metal again. So not only that thing, there are many other things. Wooden, on wooden doors, the handle with which we hold the door, that is again a metal thing. Then if you see for non-metal also, there are many, that wooden doors of gates, wooden doors of windows, wooden beds we sleep upon, wooden table, and not only wooden, even plastic things also, like the cover of mirror, or we can say cover of mirror, or some papers on which we write, and the papers which we read, that is also non-metal thing. So I think enough examples are given now to differentiate metals and non-metals. Now coming on to their definition officially as in the theoretically defined. So starting with the physical properties and chemical properties of metals. So let me tell you, in this video I will be discussing only the physical property here, and this chemical property will be discussed in the next. Okay, it will be discussed in the next part of it. Okay, and it will be discussed now. So before this, I'll tell you one thing, that is the physical properties and physical properties of metals and non-metals we'll be discussing here at present now. Okay, so let's start with the physical properties. So physical properties of metals and non-metals are given in the slide form here. Let me tell you the first property of a metal. The first physical property of a metal is the metal are seen hard and lustrous. What does it mean actually? So it means that metals are hard. If we touch a metal, it will be hard in nature, so we can say it is hard. But hard होता है ना metal touch करने पे, so it is hard in nature. That is a physical property of metal. And for non-metal, if you see, it is soft. It is soft, बहुत मुलायम होता है non-metal, like cotton clothes, woolen clothes. They are non-metals first thing, and then they are soft. So even their physical property also defines that it is non-metal. Okay, now coming on to the nature of lustrous. Lustrous is chamakna, we can say it is chamakna, property of a metal. Chamakna is means it shines, it gives a shine, like ornaments, jewelries and ornaments, they shine. And not only that thing, if we see some electroplated metals like uh, utensils, or some electroplated metals like sweets. On sweets there is a particular type of sweet which is on which silver will be there, silver electroplating will be there, that shines. So that is also luster of nature. I'll tell you with a slide. See how metal shines, and metals are hard. See, metal shines in this manner. See, this is the shining lustrous nature of metals. They shine here. Okay, here you can say they shine. So this is the lustrous nature of metal. And then if you see, it is here again we can see the metals are shining. They are hard in nature, they are hard. If you touch them, they will be hard. Non-metals won't be much harder. Okay, even these are non-metal things and they won't shine. See, can you see them shining? They won't shine. So they don't have a lustrous nature. They are called as non-lustrous in physical property nature. And they are very soft, as in an example I said you, the cotton, clothes, and some other things like soft in nature, like sand. They will not be actually soft in nature. Soft, it will be rough but not hard. It will be rough but not hard. Okay, so they will not be metal, they will be non-metal. Okay, now coming on to the next property of physical property of metal and non-metal. Next physical property is malleable. Malleable, what is malleable? You know, malleable is it can be beaten into thin sheets, and non-malleable means it breaks down into powdery mass. Like in example we can say, see, if we take gold as an example, then gold is the most malleable metal. Okay, gold is the most malleable metal because if we take a gold sheet, any type of gold metal, then the hammer will be hit on it. We hit it with a hammer. Once we hit it with a hammer, we get a particular type of shape. That particular type of shape is the malleability of nature, because it can be malleable. It can be hammered into thin sheets. That particular thin sheets. What are thin sheets? You know, thin means patla and sheets means patila, means patla patila. Like the plates in which we eat, steel plates, utensils we eat na, that is steel plates. They are thin in nature, so that is thin. Again we can say in rural areas we see, in villages we see कराकट, छत के ऊपर कराकट लगाते हैं हम लोग. दैट मेटल मीन्स लोहे वाला कराकट को हम लोग बोलते हैं सीट्स. अगेन वी कैन से एग्जांपल thin sheets example, like see, actually I'll give you the live example of sheet known as in your copy pages. Okay, each page can be considered as a sheet. So that thinness of a metal can be hammered by hammering it with a hammer. So that nature gives us the malleability nature. So metals are malleable in nature. Okay, now coming on to the next thing. Next property is ductile in nature. So metals are ductile in nature. Metals are ductile means they can be drawn into wires. Metals can be drawn into wires. So that nature of a metal is ductile. Okay, is called a ductile nature. So it is a property of a metal. And non-metals are non-ductile. How? Now I'll tell you with the diagram thing. Okay, the slide is here, this one. See, here it says that ductility is a physical property of matter. Ductility is a physical property of matter that describes its ability to be pulled out into a wire. Okay, like an example we can say that we take a heap of copper. Okay, this much copper if we take in a heap, and then if we start hitting it with a hammer or some technique mechanism, like in factories they take place, and then they draw out the thin wires from it. Okay, they draw the thin wires they draw it in the form of thin wires. So that is again a physical property of a metal. Only metals can be drawn. Have you ever seen the plastic wire? Have you ever seen a plastic wire? No, not possible at all, because it is not a property of wire. It is not a property of wire. Plastic cannot be a wire. And have you ever seen a cloth wire? No, not possible, because wire cannot be made up of cloths. It has to be made up of metal only. Okay. The next thing now, next property of a next physical property of a metal is sonorous. Sonorous means it's a sound. Sonorous means sound. एग्जाम्पल बताते हैं, देखो जब हम लोग मंदिर में जाते हैं, ओके, मंदिर में जाते हैं तो हम लोगों को एक बेल दिखता है, घंटी, जिससे हम लोग टन टन आवाज़ करते हैं, जिससे छूने पर टन टन आवाज़ आती है. सो दैट साउंड ऑफ रिंगिंग, टन टन, दैट साउंड इज कॉल्ड एज सोनोरस नेचर ऑफ मेटल. हैव यू एवर सीन, क्या हम लोग कभी देखे हैं उस घंटी को प्लास्टिक का बना हुआ? प्लास्टिक का घंटा कभी देखे हम लोग? प्लास्टिक का घंटी होता ही नहीं है. If it is there, then it doesn't sound. It is not having sonorous nature. It is not in sonorous in nature. It cannot give the same sound like in that metal gives a sound. Like in example, we can see here. See this one. Sonority. Sonority. That same thing is sonority. When you hit a metal, it makes ringing sound. That ringing sound doesn't come with a plastic. Okay. So that will give the nature of sonorous to a metal. Okay. Now coming to the next property of a metal and non-metal physical property. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity, but non-metals are poor conductors of heat and electricity. Now just now I have said an example that good conductors of heat, if we see heat, where we use heat for cooking our food. Okay, for cooking our food we use heat. So for cooking our food we use heat, and in that metal we use like our utensils. Okay, so we keep rice into the cooker, and then that cooker is kept on the gas to heat up. Once it heats up, it gets cooked, we eat nicely and we enjoy it. But nobody knows, means many knows actually, but nobody tries to find out why it is done only with the metal cooker only, like aluminium, like copper, like iron. Okay, why can't we make a paper cooker, cooker which is made up of paper? पेपर का कुकर बनाकर उसमें चावल डाल के हम लोग पका सकते थे. और पेपर के तावा, दैट इज फ्राइंग पैन. On frying pan of paper we can cook roti or chapati. It will be nice? It cannot be. Okay, it cannot, because paper cannot cook any food. It cannot. Paper will burn before it heats the some other thing. Okay, so paper is a non-metal thing and it is a poor conductor of heat. Now coming on to the electricity also good, it conducts electricity also well, because see live example we see in our homes, the electric wires are made up of metal. I think we have never seen a non-metal electric wire, like प्लास्टिक का वायर कभी देखें आप लोग? पेपर का वायर कभी देखें? होता ही नहीं यार, कहाँ से देखेंगे? सोचने वाली बात है. होता है क्या प्लास्टिक का वायर है, पेपर का वायर, जिससे हम लोग लाइन देख सकते, लाइन ट्रांसफ़र करती है, लाइन ट्रांसफ़र करती है फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर? नेवर वी हैव सीन, बिकॉज इट डजेंट हैपन. इट कैन नॉट, बिकॉज इट इज़ नॉट अ प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ ए नॉन मेटल. It is a property of a metal only. Only metal can pass electric. So electric can be passed only by metal. So metals are good conductors of electricity, but non-metals are bad conductors, means poor conductors of electricity. It cannot conduct. Simply we say it cannot conduct electricity or heat. Okay. For example, if we take, it is iron, copper, aluminium, and magnesium. Okay. And for example of non-metals, if we take, it is sulfur, carbon, oxygen, and phosphorus. Sulfur, carbon, oxygen, and phosphorus. So I believe I have completed my part here. As I said in the starting itself, that here we will be discussing only the physical properties, and chemical properties will be solved in our next part. Okay, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the channel. Subscribe. Why? Because once you subscribe, minimum 1000 subscribers are required for me to come live. So as in when once 1000 complete, I'll be live with the lessons and teaching materials. So with this, I take leave of you. Do comment, like, and subscribe. Like, subscribe, and share. With this, I take leave of you. Thank you and Jai Hind from my side. Okay, be safe, stay home. Okay, thank you.